ugh, popularized. Say the words.
Popularized. You said it right. Popularized.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What up? What up? What up? How's everybody doing? This is the Daily Dick Show with Aya and Decory. Obviously, me. Um, we're gonna have a guest on, surprise guest, and today our topic is double standards. Oof.
Hey D, hey everyone. Welcome to number 10, um, 10th episode of Daily Dick Show. And this is our last episode for season 1. Don't you worry, we're gonna come back stronger with season 2 and a few updates, and you'll see it later on. So as Dee mentioned, we're going to talk about double standards today, which I know you were looking forward to
Yes, yes,
very
yes.
much. So then let's jump right onto it. And, besides subscribe, hit notification button, we are on RSS, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, follow us. On Instagram as well. We would like to hear more about your opinion on our show below in the comment section, or you just hit us DMs or whatever. Anyway, so since you D wanted to talk about double standards that much, what are those like double standards? What is the meaning for double standards?
The meaning of double standards to me is basically like, damn, this is kind of, you put me on the spot right now. So like a man can do something, but a woman can't. Um, let's say like a man sleeps around with a lot of women, but if a woman does that, she's considered a hoe. Stuff like
Right.
that. That's a double standard.
Well, but
There's
that's like an example, like any particular definition.
uh
Like can you be?
I'm gonna paraphrase it. So basically it's a double standard arises when two or more people, groups, organizations, circumstances, or events are treated differently, even though they should be treated the same way.
Ta-ta! Here you go. So, as I said, hypocrites.
Hypocrites. Yep.
Yeah. Well, I think our society is full of those.
Yeah.
Because, like, in my perspective, at some point, I changed my perspective on dividing world and people into good or bad, where everything is kind of pretty much according to the situation, because you'll never know.
Mhm.
And yeah, but I think hypocrisy is very bad, because why would like someone allowed to do something where some other person would not? And like, what's the difference then? So I mean, we all see it like daily, with like gender, like men, women. We can see it in racist, homophobic ways as well, which is
Mhm.
very fucked up. And I would like to talk today, as we mentioned before, to talk about more on those double standards, like the most popular ones, that are not even like changing anyhow.
Mhm.
And maybe like, because I have like 10 of them. I don't
Mhm.
know how many you do have, but I also attach each one of those to like life experience or examples, so you guys could understand it more, because we don't even see it that often unless it happens to us personally, and you just like, why, you know
Mhm.
so you want to go first, or I'll go first, or we go one by
You
one
okay? You go first though.
with all 10?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I gotta come up with my 10.
Okay, I have a whole list here.
Oh, well, you
I
can give me
can
10.
prepare.
Yeah, I do.
um, okay, number one: women
Mhm.
get less paid than men.
That's a true thing. That's a
That
true
is the
thing.
truth. Why though?
Um, I think because the world revolves around men, and when men was able to work, they kind of just think of it like, okay, a woman probably can't do the best job that I can do, so we're gonna just pay her less. She could do the more thing, but she has to prove herself. That's how I look at it, which is kind of fucked up. It
Yeah.
shouldn't be that way.
I mean, if we talk in terms of like, okay, I don't know, how the lifting construction work, maybe, yeah. physical wise, yes, we are different. Like
Mm-hmm.
generally, like I'm not talking about athletes, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
but brain is pretty much the same. And yeah, it's just like it's weird because I don't usually don't get it. Like, or people like it's like double standards for jobs in general, where you have tattoos, right? Like on your, because you have tattoo here and here, right, on your hands. I have on my fingers. And no one will hire you. That what I heard from my parents. With the tattoos, no one will hire you. Like, how does my tattoos on my body, on my skin, reflect on my brain?
Mm-hmm.
That makes zero sense.
Yeah.
Presentable wise, yes, but then again, you can cover it, like you can do whatever. And then why other people would even like think about that, your quality of work, like your position basically, is somehow lower than your brain ability. It's not like people who have tattoos are brain damaged or something.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what? I think like in Japan they have it a way where people with tattoos, they kind of consider you to be in the Yakuza, the gang or whatever. So
Yes,
I get
but
it
those
there.
are, let me specify, those are particular pictures on your body. It's not just like regular, like, carpe diem shit. It doesn't mean you're in a gang.
Mm-hmm.
It means you don't have like tears falling out of your eyes in M13. So
Yeah.
it doesn't mean that you're in any mafia or gang related groups, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, yeah, I face it every day. And like, well, my paycheck obviously is not as high as it would be. And also like diversity of where I'm from is also going there. So it
Mm-hmm.
like affects my paycheck, I would say. But
Mm-hmm.
you know I would say it is what it is, but it's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Where that leads us to the other, I think you would definitely bring up, where guys should pay for everything.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, if we're looking like specifically in like some situations where most of the time men do get more paid,
Mm-hmm.
not for everything, but like, provider kind of shit. But I'll leave it to you to elaborate on that. I have second one where my favorite, where I'm advocating for that a lot, where women having multiple partners, sex partners, or been with a lot of guys or men, women, whatever, are slut shamed, where man is a macho and everything. And for you guys who are listening to it, don't you even get started with me with that key log bullshit.